I feel like you should be guilty for liking this film. I just think it's cool. Hi guys, I'm back. I have been doing videos kind of like this if I'm filming at night, which it's night right now. It's not too bad this angle, but I've been finding I look so different in some different days. Like, I look like a different person depending on the lighting. I also have found that I have been wearing this shirt a lot more than expected. It is like an oversized shirt, so I do wear it to bed, so that's normally why I'm wearing it. I'm not like an outfit repeater, I just wear this to bed. So whatever. Anyway, enough random chat. I just finished watching The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, Argento film that I had not seen, and obviously I'm a fan of his work, so I was excited to see one of his classics that I hadn't seen. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely just kind of like a thriller. I don't really think any of his work is really super horror, except if it has more horror themes, like witches, if you know what I mean. I guess it's just in its own kind of genre, subgenre of itself, so yeah, some people say he's a horror director, but I really do think he's like a classic thriller director. Anyway, that aside, the film is about a man who witnesses an attempt murder in Italy, and this guy is American who witnesses it, and then he kind of goes through trying to figure out who the perpetrator is and gets kind of tied up in it himself. So it is like a really classic true crime investigating murder mystery type tale, which I really liked because I guess there's a little bit of a change up. I've watched a lot of found footage this month and like experimental horror, so I thought this was pretty cool, and just a really big change of pace. Obviously the writing is just so... Well, I've read that this film was actually written in like 6 days, and it was kind of based loosely on a book, or like the idea came from a book, and it is just a murder mystery. There's nothing really special to it, but I really enjoyed the film. I just like that back and forth with like those murder mysteries that keep you guessing, and the acting was great. My favorite part was the score, which I did look it up. I'm not gonna really, I really don't want to butcher the name, but it's... Oh, I'm not gonna say it. You know what? I'm not gonna say the name. I've been in trouble before. But I thought it might be by Goblin because it had the same la 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 kind of background. I don't know, what do you call it? Like vocals in the song. Just like Suspiria, it was really like engaging, but like also like jarring with the cinematography. I guess with Suspiria, it's more like, because that is more of horror and it is more stylized, it's a little bit different, but this one I just love how it had this weird like creepy la la in the background with the score, but it was like completely like, I don't know, almost thriller, so it didn't match, but it also made me feel like I was at home. Not much more to say about the film, but the first scene in the film is perhaps the most dramatic murder scene that you've ever seen. I'm saying murder scene because she doesn't really die, but she sustains injuries, and it is so dramatic and so intense, and I loved every moment. So if anything else, if you don't get anything else of this film, I'm sure you'll love that scene, and it's at the very start. But I do recommend watching this one. I actually really enjoyed it. I'm actually gonna give it a 7, believe it or not. Even though I said it's like kind of cookie cutter and it's not really original, it was really fun to watch, and yeah, I don't know, I guess his films always hit a spot, and I was looking at some background of this film, and it's actually on a lot of people's top guilty pleasure films. I don't think it's a guilty pleasure. I don't feel like you should be guilty for liking this film. I just think it's cool. Another fun fact about this film is it is the reason that Dario Argento is considered the Alfred Hitchcock of Italy, or Italy's Alfred Hitchcock, one or the other. I think it has something to do with the birds. I don't know, but I read that, so there's a fact for you. I hope you guys enjoyed today, and I hope you're keeping up well with me. Today's number 10, can you believe it? We're already 10 days in, so that's like 1/3 almost, if you count. You know what I mean. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay spooky, guys.